Hey guys, it's Monte. I'm back after almost a year. Sorry. But yeah, so my video today is going to be a Q&A because I feel like y'all need to get to know me a little bit more. And so I feel like these questions that I got asked from Instagram are going to help a little bit. Okay, so the basics. My name's Montserrat to be exact. And I'm 18. I just graduated high school last June. Keep the balloon. But yeah, so I just graduated. Question is favorite music artist. This is a really hard one because I really don't have just a specific artist that I listen to. Like, I listen to basically everything except country, and that's just like a generalization because my cousin has been getting into country music lately. I don't know why. Yeah, and so she's been like playing music, and it's not that I hate it, but it's just like I just rather not listen to it. But yeah, definitely like Post Malone would be one, Bruno Mars. I like Justin Bieber. It's pretty like, I like everything kind of. Okay, so second question is, did I do sports in high school? I did soccer. I'll post a clip. Loved it. Like, if you can do a sport in high school, I would totally recommend it. I feel like you gain a lot of friends just in the sport, like as it is like with your teammates. And I'm so like blessed that I had that like experience with them, because I feel like in high school, like, people know you and you know people, but you don't really like form a connection and a bond like you do with the team. And yeah, so I really loved my teammates and I recommend doing sports. Who's your biggest inspiration? I don't think I have like one specific role model in mind. Obviously, like my parents, I really look up to them, give them more when I'm older. And yeah, I think that's about it. What is your thought on relationships in high school? I'm personally for them because I feel like having that one specific person that's always gonna support you no matter what is like a good feeling. Like, you know, like one person that you know is gonna love you unconditionally. It's a great feeling, you know. However, I don't think it's mandatory. I think you can like have a good high school time like experience without having a boyfriend. Like, don't feel like it has to be forced. But if you do find that one person that like you really do enjoy being around, like, don't let that person go just because you're like, oh, I heard bad things. Like, if bad things do end up happening, you know, like, you can get over it. It's not a big deal. How hard is high school? Okay, so high school for me was a different experience than normal high school because I'm in the Academy of Science and Health Professions, and what that is basically is you apply and then they interview and see if you're the right fit for the academy. So once you're the academy, it's basically like classes that help you if you have a future preference in the medical field or like the STEM majors basically. And so your classes are based around that one future job that you want to do. So this one's the medical field. Most of my classes or most of my classmates were the same ones every single year. And so pros and cons. Pros were definitely that I knew everyone in that class. We got along well. And I feel like the task load wasn't as hard, and I did get like a view of how it would really be because in particular I took this one class and it's called Health Science Theory. And so basically what we do, it's like anatomy, however I think it was like, yeah, it was once a month. We would go to a clinic, hospital, and we would be like shadowing left in charge with. So basically we shadowed them and we followed them. We saw all the procedures and we were able to really experience and grasp like every branch of the medical field kind of. And so you can take 2 years of that class. One, obviously the first year you only go to the clinics, and then then the second year you go to the hospitals and you're able to see more. Obviously, like, the cons is I never got to really meet new people in my classes. I never got to make I did make other friendships, but it's not like when you walk into class and you're like, oh my god, I don't know who's in there, because I always knew who was going to be there. And so I didn't even answer the question. But because of this academy, I didn't feel like it was really hard, because I had like support from my friends and classmates, and we were all struggling. We were struggling together. But for me, high school wasn't as hard as everyone made it seem like. I don't know if it's just me or what, but I will say junior year was my hardest year. Physics just kicked my butt. Like, I would cry and cry because I did not understand. But my teacher was very persistent with me, and she did not let me fail, and I ended up getting an A. Next question is, what is your favorite memory in high school? I don't know. I don't think I can say, like, I can't just say like one. I liked all my high school. Yeah, I enjoyed high school a lot. I will say my favorite memory would be probably involving soccer, because like I said, I made such a strong bond with these girls, and I met some of my best friends in there, and I just know that I'm gonna miss it after high school. Next question is, what's your advice for senior year? Okay, so obviously my senior year got cut short because of coronavirus, but my senior year was not the best as I thought it was going to be, if I'm being honest. It was good. It was still like memorable, but it just wasn't like the hype that everyone had said it was going to be. Football season started, and I like watching football, that's the thing. But like, there's always that student section, and I don't know if it's just me, but I felt like I didn't fit in. So I just never really went to the football game. So that's like almost all the fall. And then you skip forward, and then soccer season starts. Soccer season was my heart. I loved our senior soccer season, and so we had tournaments, and that's where like everything got better for me senior year. And then tests aren't hard. Like, I wasn't like really stressed about one particular class, so it was just kind of like a basic class to me, like basic senior year, like just like a normal year. And yeah, like the pep rallies, I feel like the pep rallies weren't as hyped as they were before, like previous years. Honestly, like, there's no pep in the pep rally, if that makes sense. And but then obviously Corona came, and that's good with prom, graduation, sunset, everything. We had a lot of senior things planned out for this year, and they just weren't made possible. And I don't know, I mean, like I said, I really loved going to high school, but my senior year specifically, just like any other regular year. Advice for senior year. Enjoy every moment, for sure. I feel like that's so basic to say, but you really don't know, like, what could happen next. And that sounds so nice, like, so, I hate that it sounds so basic, but it's so true. Like, we didn't know coronavirus was gonna happen, so we took it for granted. And I really, if I could go back and at least take those like 2 to 3 months that were left, I would so go back and do it, but I'm out, so. And then be happy with what you're doing and try something new once in a while. Like, it doesn't hurt you. If anything, you have nothing to lose, you know? As the next question is, are you ready for college? Yes, actually, so I'll just explain. I had the dreams of playing soccer in college, and it was going well. I had gone recruitment stuff, but then coronavirus happened, and I was just talking to my parents, and after a good talk, you know, like, it probably wouldn't be the smartest decision. One, because it might get moved to online, so like, why would I pay thousands of dollars if I'm not even gonna be in person, you know? Like that's the whole purpose of college. Like, you get to learn and get to meet new people, and I might not get that, and I might have to just pay the same amount, and I feel like that's silly. And then the second one is, like, the second reason why I'm not doing soccer is because that we're not allowed to play. You're not supposed to get it in groups of people, and you can't compete. So I feel like that was pointless of playing soccer in college and not even playing, just training. And I would rather just stay closer to home. And then another question that latches onto that is, what college would you want to go to? Okay, so I really didn't have one specific college, but because of everything that I've explained, I'm going to go to a community college around my city. The question that latches onto that one is, what college would you want to go to? I really wasn't set on one specific college, to be honest, but I did know that I wanted to stay closer to home. Thankfully, my community college is able to commute to another university of your choice, but I'm currently thinking of U of H or Sam Houston. So based off again on the college topic, I got 2 more questions. It's like, what's your major and what are you doing to accomplish your goals? Okay, so because I stated already that I'm going to be going to a community college, I did everything, all the paperwork, and so currently I'm in summer classes. My college allows like summer semesters, so there's one in June and one in July, and then August is where fall classes begin. Okay, so I hadn't graduated yet in June. I graduated June 4th, so then I had to wait till July, which is now. And so I'm currently enrolled in EDUC and then Film Appreciation, which are 2 basic classes for my major and then my classes. Thankfully, my high school, you were able to take dual credit classes, which basically means the community college that we're tied with the dual credit classes, you are able to take college classes, and if you pass the class, you get the credit for it. And thankfully, it's the same college that I'm going to, and they accept all my credits. And I'm actually like 1 year done with the community college, so then I just have to take fall classes and then spring classes, and then I'll be done, which makes me skip a year, which I'm really thankful for, which is what I'm doing to accomplish my goals. And then hopefully I'll be accepted into U of H and then continue with nursing. That was a lot of college questions. Let's switch it up. What is my favorite Disney movie? Okay, so I don't think I really have one, but I do know that the princesses are my other favorite ones, and my favorite princess is Snow White. However, I will say my favorite all-time movies are the Shrek movies and the Twilight movies. Don't ask why, because I don't know, but I just know I love them. I love watching them. And then next question is, what was your favorite thing when you were a kid? Okay, so I like to think I'm very family oriented, so my favorite thing when I was a kid are all the memories that I made with my cousins. I'm really close with them. They live like 8 minutes away from me, so I always see them. I'll just give small stories. One time we were playing dodgeball with rocks, and my cousin Emily hit me, and there's a scar. Yeah, and she cracked open my head. Yeah, that was one. And then another one would be my aunt would babysit us because we were all super small, and then my mom went to work, whatever. And me and my cousin would fight to see who would steal the remote or whatever. Yeah, that was another one. I don't know, just little things like that. We have so many memories, and I feel like that's what really made my childhood the best, because I had built-in best friends, you know. And then point of view on waiting to have sex until marriage. Okay, we're gonna get to it. I feel like having sex is something your choice, whenever you're ready. Guys should respect if a girl says no, obviously. I feel like the thought of waiting until marriage is totally what the person believes. I know I have friends that are set on waiting until they're married, and I do know people that have had relationships and they've had sex, and I don't judge them. Like, it's their body, their choice, you know. I'm not gonna criticize on something that I have no right to criticize over, you know. And so yeah, that's all I have to say basically. What is your favorite song? I don't have one. I feel like I just listen to whatever, and if I like it, I'll listen to it on repeat. And then if I don't, like, I just won't listen to it. But let me know what's your favorite song in the comments. I want to know, because I really have no idea how people like I don't know how to discover new music. Like, I just listen to what I've always listened to. And then, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. I know, such a girly color, but I just really love pink. And then the next question is, how did you get your name and what does it mean? Okay, so I looked it up, and apparently it's a mountain and an island, which I don't know, but oh, and I think it's a country too. I'm not sure though. But yeah, I actually wasn't supposed to be named Montserrat though. I was supposed to be named Jimena or Citlali. But the story behind it is, when I was about to be born, I had ingested some liquid inside my mom's stomach, or the sac. I'm really not sure like what the liquid is, whatever. But yeah, and then I was in the ICU for a really long time, and then my grandma kept praying, and so she just kept praying and praying to Virgin Montserrat. She protects the pregnant women and the babies. And my grandma suggested that I should be named after Virgin Montserrat, since she like took care of me and got me better. And so yeah, that's how I got my name. So okay, so that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you got to know me a little bit better. Follow me on all my social medias, will be linked down below, and let me know what type of video you want to see next. Okay, all right, bye guys.